Welcome to the Hamse Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Wednesday, March 7, 2012. Today's economic data, the ADP employment report came in better than expected at 216,000. We're expecting 203,000. The S&P 500 futures saw a high of the day of 1354.25 and a low of the day of 1344.25. We closed at 1353. Today's volume was 1.9 million contracts, again above the 20-day moving average. The Nasdaq futures saw a high of the day of 2614.5 and a low of the day of 2596.75. We closed at 2609 and the total volume was 260,000 contracts, again higher than the 20-day moving average. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,671. The Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 1,144. The new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 were 11 and two 52-week lows for the S&P 500. As for the volatility, the big spot closed at 1907. The total premiums paid today was 73,000. That's a normal reading. And March month was very bullish at 3.64 with 41% of the total premiums paid. Then April kind of bearish to neutral with a reading of 0.47 with a 30% of the total premiums paid. And then May with a 2.96 reading and 26% of the total premiums paid. For the chart, we're going to start with a daily chart for the ES. We're still below the 0.6 line. We're keeping an eye again on the 50-day moving average, which is at 1316 right now. It seems far, but it's 30 points below. The CI diff continues to be red. The width of the sigma channels, as you can see here on the yellow line, it's very low right now. So that's it for the daily chart. For the 5-minute chart on the intraday, it was interesting. We were up overnight, and then the market opened, and the first hour we were range bound, very tight range, as you can see here. But then, like at 10, they just started buying the ES. We went higher. It was a very good day for the markets today. We got something of what we gave back yesterday. Then we stayed on a range bound again, but making new highs now and then. So it was a good day. We end almost at the highs of the day, which is good. Still, we need to focus on Friday's job report until we say what's good or what's not. Here's another chart for the ES daily. So you can see here, I'm paying attention at the 1334 level. It was some support resistance here and a couple of times here, not much, but we're at that level right now. It's gonna be in play. After that, the 50-day moving average, which is here, 1316, and if not, we're probably going to test 1300 level, which is almost in confluence with the 23.6 retracement level of the Fibonacci. You could keep an eye on those levels right now on a daily chart. Here we have a 60-minute chart for the ES. So you could see here is the trend line we talked about yesterday, the downward resistance line. We tested today here at the end of the day. We couldn't get above it, and what I was watching today is that we have an important line at 1354, 1355. Those are important levels, as you could see here. A couple of times we tried to go below it, and we weren't able to go. We only broke it, that level, on the yesterday's sell-off. So this is going to be an important level to watch, 1354, 1355. If we get below it, we talked about, in 1333, 1334 would be another important level on the downside on this 60-minute chart we were talking about. For today's last chart, we're going to look at gold futures again, as we've been talking the last couple of days about them. We were able to close above the 200-day moving average, which is positive, but still it's in a very dangerous position right now. We have been talking about a couple of negative technical points that it's broken. Today was 13 points higher, which is about 0.8%, but nothing impressive. I'll be cautious still with gold, even if it ended above the 200-day moving average. We need more confirmation on either side here. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.